Welcome back to the streets. This is something I more or less call snidbits. It's just short conversations with people I have out there that, kind of all coalesce during the course of the day. And some are funny, some of them are encounters of the strange kind. But, it's on the streets is what it is. On the eve of this hurricane coming in to the Carolinas, and pray for those people. Hopefully this hurricane doesn't hit as bad as it looks like it might, because been through those. They're not fun. And this one has got, 10 nuclear plants in its wake. So I gotta pray real hard for those people and for the nation as a whole. So, all you people there, I've been talking to a lot of people from that area. Always pretty much do, but especially this past week, I imagine a lot more of them will be me in the area for the next few weeks, because if it hits, there'll be a lot of cleanup. So in the meantime, I hope you enjoy this video, and you're going to meet a various amount of people. You got, first up is a guy that comes around, him and his wife, every few years, they stop by. He's a bail bondsman. And let's see if I can remember this. We get a lady from Washington, D.C. She has something to say. And local Nick, he stops by. A local guy might be coming out to go ahead and play games with the liberals also. And it just keeps on stumbling along till it ends up with some asswipe that thinks he's a psychiatrist that might have been a janitor in a nut house at one time. But that's it. If you like it, you like it. If you care, you share. And if if you can, you give. You can go buy something, or just go to my PayPal account and dump something on my kitty, instead of going through PayPal to GoFundMe and rid of that bullshit. It's badass Uncle Sam 76 at gmail.com. So, without further ado, let's get back on the streets. Now there's some candidates, some liberals running on. They want to go do away with bail.
Do fast
bail.
And like, what are they saying now that a lot of these, like theft, petty theft and stuff, we're not going to prosecute you.
Oh yeah, we have one magistrate there. He's a self-professed communist. He comes right out and says, I'm a communist. He won't set cash bail on anybody. He just lets them all go. He won't evict people because poor people can't afford to pay bail. Poor people can't afford to pay rent.
Can poor people get a job?
And you know what? When they do have bail, they come right down there with that money.
Look at his butt.
I know. I like that. Oh yeah.
That's one of my most popular items. Indeed, it is. Yeah.
That's why we have the president we do right now.
Oh yeah, indeed. Well, obviously, I'm a magnet for for military and police and what's going on.
He's a Marine, ex-Marine.
Oh, good, great, yeah.
Not an ex-Marine, but.
You know what? I've been looking for. I just bought a new guitar. I just bought a Gretsch White Falcon.
Oh.
Looking for a sticker to put on it, and I just found one.
That one too.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, a couple of years ago I was here and we were talking about like 9/11 and stuff.
Good.
That's sweet.
Yeah, if you go to the back of this get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
Oh man.
Yeah. We got my.
That's cool.
I got a YouTube channel on the back, and I got a shop.
I've been on this. Yeah.
Oh, great! Thanks.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we were talking about like the 9/11 last time I was there. I think it's probably not.
So we talked before?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, great.
It's been several years.
Yeah. I've been out here long enough now. I'm starting to get people to come back. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I remember, man, you were we talked about this, and I have to go back. I got over 1,000 videos, and probably another 1,000 I've never been put up. You know.
Yeah. I saw that.
You can get a lot of these designs in apparel now, so if you want to walk around and piss people off, you can do that. It's a lot of fun to do, you know.
It's getting dangerous, though.
Yes and no, yeah. I'm still finding, well, because of this, you know.
You know what, I think like in an area like this, you can wear anything you want. But some areas you go into, you got to be careful. They're crazy.
I was just speaking to a young man who's bartending here now. Been here for a few months. And he's a trumper, you know, so he says, man, I go out and walk my dog, and they'll throw stuff at me. And I says, how big's your dog? He says, well, it's a German Shepherd. Also, I'm carrying, too. When I reach for my, you know.
And they're still throwing stuff at them? Holy.
Yeah, and I says, man, that's right. I don't get that. Well, over the years, I've had a few instances, but it's mostly kids.
Yeah.
You know, it's great.
They don't get it yet.
But overwhelmingly, they're cowards.
Oh, the younger people, they have no clue.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, I grew up during the 60s.
College
70s,
kids.
Yeah.
And I was like really liberal until one day I got it. You know? And it was like, yeah, everybody should have everything. It's beautiful. And yeah, that's really nice, but why doesn't communism work? Because if I give you $100 to go to work or $100 to stay home, what are you going to do? You're going to stay home. And eventually everybody's going to be staying home and nobody's going to have the money to pay the $100 to the people to stay home.
Now, in some instances, with the whole law enforcement thing and everything that's going on, there is a burden. I mean, we do need things like prison reform and stuff because, you know, it's turned into an industry because of the drug trade. I mean, correct me if anything I'm saying, because you're in the midst of this. You know more about this than I do. This is how I learn stuff.
Yeah.
And, what would you do to make it right? I mean, you're right there in the system. Would you make drugs legal? What would you do?
Well, you know what? I mean, to be honest with you, I always said, like, marijuana should probably be legal.
Yeah.
I mean,
it goes without saying, but I go beyond this and I say,
it's like prohibition. Prohibition.
Well, that's it.
It didn't stop anything.
Yeah.
And
yeah, but on the other hand, like, there's a lot of problems with alcohol, so there's going to be like a lot more problems with drugs.
Well, you know what? But the thing is that people are still doing those drugs, and it'll still be the same proportions.
Yeah.
Here's my deal.
Do you think it's if it's legal, more people would try it? No?
Because we've already seen in countries and in places,
like Amsterdam,
that have made it legal with the drug use drop. Because, but here's the deal. Here's the fundamental deal about the Constitution that I'm pushing for this. When you become of age, what you put into your body is your own damn business.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
I mean, the government should have no say. The only drug that should be.
So many young kids overdose, and it's.
But here's the deal.
They're going to do it anyhow.
Educate them. Bring the stuff in. Go here.
Yeah.
Here's a drug addict. Right. Tell them what it is to be on meth. Tell them what it is to be on opiates. Tell them what it is. Right. This is what happens to you. This is a picture of this guy 2 years ago. This is of them today.
Yeah. And we won't have to spend our tax dollars trying to save them time after time after time after time.
I mean, you look at rehab. Rehab, the only business that's 70% failure.
And it still goes on.
That are still funded and, you know, and encouraged and all that.
Plus, you have the corruption because you will not stop it.
Yeah.
The best you can do is educate people to what it does to them and say, if you want to do it here, it's free. Go get out of the gene pool as quick as possible. Bye. Leave us alone.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this is it. We can't police everybody. You can't walk around and say, you know, you can't do this.
Yeah.
And then there's always going to open up a black market, and that corrupts the police, the judges, and our government.
Right. And then put the burden on the taxpayer.
and then they have to come to you to get out of jail.
Right.
So if this works, you'll be out of business.
No, I won't, because you know what? If there's one law on the books, people are going to break it.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
You know, you'll never go out of business, man.
Yeah.
That's why we got laws. That's why we
Yeah.
got them. I mean, you know.
As
So
soon as you
indeed.
make a law, as soon as you make a law or a security device or anything, somebody figures a way around it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just me and human nature. You deal with human nature. You
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
All we can do is supposed to do is kind of corral the worst of it, you know, and
Yeah.
you know. And
Yeah, I
you know.
agree. It's like, like Amsterdam, wherever it's legal.
Say what? Say it to the public. If you're going to say it to him, say it to the public. What'd you say?
So I hope he dies in a hole.
Why would you want to wish death in our president?
I don't like him
Why don't you like him?
because he's racist.
How's he racist? Name one thing he's ever said racist.
He's trying to build a wall between Mexico and.
Mexico has a wall between their border in the south and the Mexican. What, do you have walls in your house?
Yeah.
Why do you have walls in your house? Thank you, to keep bad people out, right? So what's wrong with having a wall in our border?
Like him, come on.
What? Why don't you like him? Is it the low unemployment? Maybe you're. Oh, he doesn't know how to talk, so it's a matter of style. Apparently, that's all it is, because he's working through substance.
You know, it is true.
That's your man right there. I love it.
Hashtag Trump 2020.
Thank you.
Man.
Right on.
I'm keeping my gun.
Yep.
You betcha.
Yep.
Have fun out here.
Well, no matter what the economy does, the government's still growing, so it keeps jobs.
So you're working in the government?
No, not really, but just in the area, it keeps the jobs there because, the government, there's government work, and then there's a lot of government work, but then there's, people that support the government work, so as soon as we retire, we're out of there.
Yeah, I mean, Washington is, correct me if I'm wrong, one of the richest areas. Well, of course, if you're outside the poverty area, but as far as everything else goes,
Some money there.
yeah,
But it's a growing area. I like that one too. That's totally DC.
except it's not true. They want it all now.
Yes, now they want it all. Half is not enough.
No.
Oh, I like that one too. Did you see that one, Liz?
The one on the bottom.
Yeah, the con news. Trump would like that. You should tweet it to him.
Yeah, they haven't. If they'll throw them off of Twitter. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you see what I'm hitting them on right now. It's like, how does the left defend their war in the First Amendment?
They don't believe in it anymore.
No.
Actually, I just heard something yesterday. Remember, we were listening to that thing, and Ted Cruz said back in 2014 there was a vote on the Senate floor to modify the First Amendment to not allow free speech.
Yeah. There was a survey the other day I read. 72% of Apple employees want to do away with the First Amendment.
Yeah. I can see that. And they act like it too these days.
Oh, no. I mean, they were having hearings the past few days with the tech giants.
I know.
Alex
Google
Jones
didn't
showed up.
Yeah, I saw that. Google did not show up.
They kicked him off of Twitter now permanently.
Yeah, I know. I heard that yesterday.
Yeah, so, I mean, they're just feeding their own monster. And I don't know, do you see people noticing? I'm seeing people
A lot of
noticing.
people noticing. A lot of people noticing.
I mean, then look at this hypocrisy. This thing about the new op-ed out of the New York.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. I don't even listen to that stuff.
Like, it's like the liberals are now defending sedition.
Yes, they are.
They're going, oh, well, at least we got some grown-ups trying to keep them in check.
Yeah.
Well, who elected these grown-ups?
Yeah, right. I know.
I mean, what are you
I know.
talking about?
No, I can't. It's hard. And you're steeped in it in D.C. You just can't get away from it, so
Well,
you
indeed.
can't hear it all.
Well, I'm Uncle Sam. I can't hear it.
Yeah, right. You hear it all.
Well, here's a get-out-of-jail-free card from
thank
Hillary Clinton for you.
Thank you.
It's good for any crime in the world.
Nice. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Check out my YouTube channel on the back.
Oh, thank you.
Like, because I've had some people like.
How big is your dog?
I have a German Shepherd, but
There you go.
I always carry too, so I always have my pistol on me. But
There you go.
like, shit, I've had shit thrown at me before.
Really?
Like, yeah, I immediately unholster and I'm like, and then they stop immediately. But yeah, they don't. I don't like the Trump supporters.
It's
Rob.
funny, I don't get much of that.
Really, I get it a lot, man.
I mean, I've had a few, but not much.
Yeah.
I live with a couple of damn Berkeley progressives of the
Really?
worst kind.
Dude, I worked at a gay bar for 4 years.
Yeah.
4 years, and they hated like
Oh,
all
sure.
Republicans.
Yeah.
But
Well, and they just had that stupid, of course, decadence week here.
yeah.
And that was, me being out here that day, that last weekend was a challenge.
Yeah,
It's not
I bet.
not my crowd, as you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to, but I smack them in the face. You can see I have questions up that, challenge them.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That is so true. Yeah, you see, you gotta know what, like, pick, see, like, the typical Democrat and liberal answer for everything is, like, divert and deflect. They always have to answer a question with a question. You'll never get a straight answer.
They are so predictable.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like, you literally, like, the thing is, like, how I've, like, learned and how I've done it is I walk them in. You have to walk them into your answer. You have to, like, because they're going to answer a question with a question, So you have to walk them into their stupidity, And then the next thing you know, they're like, oh shit, I'm a fucking idiot. And you're like, yeah, you fucking are, Like, you just answered your own question, But yeah, it takes a minute. You gotta have patience, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got it down to fine. You ought to come out and hang out sometime.
Dude, I
and
would.
debate some of these guys.
Dude, I would love that, man. I seriously
Do it.
would. Yeah, that
Come
would
on
be
out
awesome.
and hang out. We can even bait them. You can play like the liberal for a while. Bait them in, and,
Yeah.
and then we could play games on them. I do it all the time.
I live on the next block. I live on North Pier in St. Philip, so I could be here. It took me like 13 minutes to walk. I meet my friend for lunch. I didn't know I was gonna get this caught in the storm, but
What's your name?
I'm Nick.
Nice to meet you. I'm Badass Uncle Sam.
There you go. I like
Or
that.
better known as Michael DeBerry.
Michael, all right.
On the back of this get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
All right, I like that.
You got my YouTube channel.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Dude, I'm always podcast, everything, man. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Dude, I'll come out on the weekend one day, man. We'll sit and I'll get
Come
some
on
coffee.
out,
We'll
Nick.
come
I'll be
hang
out here this weekend. Come on out. Let's
Cool.
have some fun with these
Dude,
idiots.
I swear, like I said, you gotta bait them. You gotta walk them
Yeah,
into it, man.
let's play some games with them.
Dude, I'd love it.
All right, Nick.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, you'll see me, buddy. Thank you. Nice meeting
All
you.
right.
I did go for it.
Yeah, a lot of people had, man. I find it.
I like them.
Yeah.
I don't mind them. Today's my birthday, actually.
Oh.
We came to celebrate my birthday.
Well, yeah, let me give you a birthday present. It's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton. And here's a lock her up sticker.
All right. Oh, my hubby's gonna love this.
Oh, that's true. He loves to be seen with pretty women, don't he? I'm telling you. Okay, make sure yeah, this is the one without the glasses. All right, great. Oh, perfect. All right, make sure you like them.
That's right. Got that right. Damn, I want one her too.
Oh, okay.
Her ass up.
Sure. All right.
All right. Got it. Thank you so much.
All right, dear. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
How you doing, sir?
Another day in heaven. You?
All right. Care to leave anything in the old bulletproof vest fund? It's always appreciated.
I don't remember that. Let me just go here. I'm going to annoy someone.
Any small donation. Unless you're a Democrat, of course, then it's always free. Some responsible Republican will come along and pay your mooching ass.
Do you get in the picture for the tip?
Oh, sure, honey.
And like, can you grab where it says grab here?
I've been known to do that.
Thank you. Have
Here's a get-out-of-jail-free card from Hillary Clinton.
Okay.
That is good for any crime in the world.
All right. Thank you.
Including murdering your husband?
Yeah, you just got to identify yourself as a Clinton, and I don't know if you want to go there.
Okay.
I don't like body bags.
I like your name tag.
Yeah.
I voted for this son of a bitch. Now I wish we could get him out of there.
Why?
He's crazy.
How's he crazy?
Oh, are you a Republican? I died. You're
No, I'm just asking how's he. I mean, there's things float around about Amendment 25.
Okay,
They're pushing. He's crazy. I'm going. How is he crazy?
Okay, he's not really crazy, but I used to work in a mental institution with people who were crazy.
Okay.
He exhibits a lot of behavior patterns that have a coincidence and comparable psychological.
Except when he
bad
took that
stuff.
physical and he asked to have a mental capacity test, he didn't have to have it. He asked to take it, and he passed it with flying colors. Now, that
He
plus.
thinks he's okay, but he's an egotist. Big time, right?
You got to be an egotist to be a politician.
He's not a politician.
Well, you got to be an egotist to be what he was. I mean, the guy's always having an
businessman.
ego. I've got an ego.
We all
You've
have
got
egos,
an ego.
but he's a businessman.
So?
He has no idea of getting things done in a diplomatic manner, in a reasonable manner.
Well, excuse me, but the results is what I'm looking at. And right now, we've got a booming economy. We've got peace with North Korea, where we're certainly got Russia put in a box. So you tell me, I'm looking at results, and I don't give the guy a damn if he gets dressed up in a pink bunny rabbit suit every day.
Okay,
if I see a booming economy,
I have to tune out now.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Because you're getting emotional yourself.
Well, I'm just bringing up facts, sir.
Okay.
I'm bringing up facts. I can understand why they would chase you away. And your subjective, I play a psychiatrist on TV, bullshit doesn't work.